Glow Up Bulb fucking sucks. Okay, well, no, it doesn't. But one of the problems I have with building decks would be the occasional, which card do I use? In some instances, I don't find it's necessarily bad to have more than 40 cards in your deck, although in most cases, statistically speaking, you would want only 40 cards in your deck, depending on the kind of cards that are in there. One of the cards I used to run was the Ball Lover. It's Agent of Mercury? No, Venus. I don't know, one of them. She loved balls and she summoned them. For 500 life points, you could have your very own ball in your hand on the field. Actually, not in your hand, but you could feel the ball in your hand while it was on the field. You get 3 of them. It was a great Link 4. So, it cost of 1,500 life points, you could get a Fireball or a Bolo. Kicked, sick, nasty shit, loved it. Glow Up Bulb, Performage Trick Clown. And the function of the Cyberse deck as I run them, their main function is to get them on the field once, link material, get them back, link again. Pretty clear and cut and dry. When it came down to it, I found I would need only one of them and not both. So I thought, which one was better? Which one do I like more? And so in today's video, I'm not going to say, obviously, why you should use Performage Trick Clown over Glow Up Bulb. Fuck Glow Up Bulb. Yeah, that's how I started, but I mean, come on. He's pretty good. He's a tuner. Look at him. He's so cute. Just, I mean, kinda. He's like a baby Groot. Look at him. Anyway, he takes a card from the top of your deck and sends it to the graveyard. Now, if you mill something useful, like maybe a Sea Archiver or a Toad that you can then immediately send off for a Ronin, then okay, yes. But if you send off a Pot of Desires or a Balancer Lord, okay, actually, if you bring Balancer Lord, that's pretty cool, but that's, excuse me. Like, I understand, yes, that's what you're going for when you roll the dice with a Glow Up Bulb. You want to mill a monster that you can plus off of, because you also plus off that Glow Up Bulb. Well, it's extended, you know, it coming back. Like, that's amazing. But I don't like the option or the risk of milling something like Soul Charge, Raigeki, Monster Reborn even, something that I can just easily get a very useful Link monster back in just one very low cost. It's amazing. I don't want to mill that. I don't have a way to cycle spell cards. I don't have a way to banish them, so I don't really have a way to bring them back with something like, say, Necroface in my engine called Desires. I will probably never care how unconventional this is. I just love the idea of getting able to get almost, you know, unless you get Ash Blossoms or Magic Jammered, at least 1 or 2 +2s, or I guess it would be +1. And then the fact that anything banished with him, with any effect of any negative problems, while also, yes, unfortunately helping the opponent, but at the same time getting a good beat stick back, and recycling the cards I banish with Desires, I don't see the problem. Now when it comes down to Glow Up Bulb and Performage Trick Clown, his ability can happen more than one time per duel, whereas Glow Up Bulb can only do that once per duel. So, while you almost have the chance to get a good plus off of Glow Up Bulb's plus, you have an equally bad chance, in my opinion, of getting it wrong, bad, something, no, you needed that, don't do that. And Performage Trick Clown comes in and says, hey, I can do that more than one time, and it only costs 1,000 life points. Do I have life point gaining cards in this deck? No. So on one hand, sometimes I'm not entirely sure if I need Necroface. It's a great card sometimes. And then sometimes I know I don't need life points. I've gotten down to 100 and then kicked a guy's ass. It's great. Like, this game is stupid. You can do insane, idiotic, dumbass combos. It's amazing. And there's so many ways to stop it. So despite the fact that, yes, you can do all this cool shit, don't worry. Your opponent, in this case, if you're worried about doing against someone who does this stupid shit, there's an out. That's what the game's about, my dude. It's not all about losing a turn. Lose in a turn. So, right here is one of my favorite boards that this deck is technically capable of in one shape, form, or another. Yes, love him. Don't care how this happens. This board gets made. Obviously, he's brought back before, and then that's the top. So, here's the setup. Obviously, your opponent's not going to do shit. You can obviously get rid of Toad if you need to. Blow up the board. Their board. Not yours. Because Cyberse effect is co-linked, keeps all of them co-linked from being destroyed by card effects. Whereas Phoenix keeps them from battle. You can negate an effect once per turn. They cannot be targeted. You can banish a card once per turn. Turn of monsters attack to 0. He's a blue eyes with a blow up effect. What do you want? Negate and steal. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's amazing. Obviously. Because otherwise, I revoke Toad. Okay. Anyways. Negate, steal. Oh shit. I don't know. That's pretty much all I got in terms of, you know, one thing over the other. One other thing I'd like to go into would be what deserves a 2 of spot versus what deserves a 3 of. Because in terms of 1, you can pretty much get away with running, I don't know, him. Yeah, if he gets, you know, banished or something, that sucks, but you can always get him back to your deck somehow. And then you always want 3 of the frogs, run 3 of desires, because I want to see that card all the time. I want to be able to have the possibility to draw 2 cards at all possible points of the game, regardless, because of Necroface. So at that point, I'm almost certain I need to be running 3 of Ram Clouder. Ram Clouder? Ram. There he is. I know. I really wish at one point I would have a time to use Marsh Macaron. 100%. I'm dead serious. This is my favorite card in the game. Okay. I love me some Marsh Macaron. But anyways. Yeah. Why am I running 3? Because honestly, with all the normal summons you can gain off any other possible combo, fucking bring a link back. Like, why would I not be running 3? But it makes me wonder, like, okay, I don't know. I'm at a loss. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to divide sometimes for me which cards are most necessitary. They are a very necessitary young lady. Like most lately. I managed to get these in my control. I love this because this is basically glow up bulb but in link form. It's amazing. People are calling this a Stratos. The only thing I know about Stratos is that it's banned and she's not, so I don't know about that one. This thing is cool. Somehow you manage to get on the field and then you desert it and it replaces itself with a copy that you can then link off of. And the reason I say you somehow get it is I guess it's your normal summon for that turn, and one of the extended normal summons, I guess. Like, I'm still working on it. I'm not really good at this game, but I love it. It's amazing. That's all I got. I'm done. Bye.